All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. Right? So lately, if you've been watching my channel, my a lot of my previous videos, I've been going into this book a lot lately, man. All right, Codex Magica by Tex Mars, man. All right, which reveals all the agenda of the Illuminati. All right, it goes into the Freemasonry. How it's nothing but witchcraft and sorcery. All right, wizardry. All right, Satanism and all of that, man. It reveals all their hand signals and symbols and, everything that they do, man. And, so, I want to get into this chapter called Concealed Messages, the Importance of the Hand Signs to the Illuminati. All right, so let's just get right into it, man. All right, let me zoom in real quick. All right, it says, as we shall see, the Illuminati worship deity by many names in many disguises. Yeah, because who they really worship is Satan. All right, and in Freemasonry, he goes by many names, and one of those names you see here, all right, Jabalon, which is a disguised name for Satan. They call him many names, all right, but who they really worshiping is Satan. All right, it says, as we shall see, the Illuminati worship deity by many names in many disguises. One such name and disguise is Jabalon, which is, a title. They call him Jabalon, but it's really talking about Satan. All right, they use these names to disguise who they're really worshiping. All right, which is Satan. All right, it says, in pursuit of their worship of this false god Jabalon, they have devised many rituals in which they employ hidden hand signs. In all the 33rd degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and in the ritual of the York Rite, the Order of Skull and Bones, the Order Templi Orientis, the Grand Orient Lodge of France, the Grand Lodge of Jerusalem, and on in almost all secret societies and orders, hand signs and handshakes are prominent. That's right, man. All right, and if you know these hand signs, if you study, you know about these hand signs. All right, you see them all the time in the news, right? Because these news reporters, these journalists, these interviews you see on the news. All right, because you got to understand the news outlets are bought and paid for by the elites, by the Illuminati, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the elite banking families. All right, and a lot of these news reporters, these interviewers, these news outlets, they do a lot of those hand signals. All right, to throw up homage to the Illuminati and all of that, man. All right, same thing with these celebrities. All right, these people in Hollywood. All right, these celebrities and actors and actresses you see in Hollywood. All right, your R&B artists and rappers and singers in the music industry, man. All right, they're all low-level puppets for the Illuminati, man. All right, in the videos you see all types of Freemason and Illuminati symbols and all that, man. All right, because the music is meant to push out a wicked vibration, a wicked energy amongst the masses to keep them asleep. All right, to keep them under a spell. All right, to keep them zombies. So let me read that again. It says, and on in almost all secret societies and orders, hand signs and handshakes are prominent. All right, and there's a hand symbol that I want to get into today. All right, there's a reason why I brought out this chapter, because I want to bring out another chapter, but I had want to start out with this chapter. I had wanted to get how the Illuminati and the Freemasons, you know, the witches and the warlocks, they all use a lot of hand symbols, which you see in the news and music videos and everywhere, man, on TV. All right, the people that sit in high places, the politicians, all right, people on law enforcement. All right, the presidents and prime ministers, and all right, they're all Freemasons, and they're all Illuminists. They're all in the Illuminati because they're all bought and paid for, man. You know, they all show these hand symbols. All right, if you watch and pay attention closely, you have to know these hand symbols and know what they represent and mean. All right, in this book, it tells you what they mean and all of that, man. All right, it says, in Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia, we read, the hand is important in Freemasonry. All right, what I wanted to say was, there's a hand symbol that I'm gonna get into. It's called Madrad or Madrad. All right, which looks like the OK symbol, like when you tell somebody okay. All right, like okay, that's a actually Illuminati symbol, a Freemasonry symbol. All right, and we're gonna get into in a second, but I want to read this. All right, as we're reading, you know, hand signs and hand signals and handshakes are important in the Illuminati and Freemasonry, in these secret societies. All right, that's part of their secrecy, you know, but it's not really a secret no more. That's why they're losing power, because there's power in secrecy. All right, everybody know about the Illuminati now. All right, they not we know what's going on. All right. Especially the true prophets and the true servants of the Lord. They're the last ones to be asleep. The true prophets and the true servants of the Lord were woken up, all right, by the Most High. All right, they got their eyes wide open, man. Everyone else is zombies and asleep out here, man. All right. So it says, when I say the true prophets of the Lord, I'm talking about the Israelites of Great Millstone, all right, and the ones that teach in like manner. That's who I'm talking about. All right, the Israelites that you see out on the highways and hedges, man. Okay. First and foremost, the prophets of Great Millstone, and the ones that teach in like manner, because they're the ones that have the 100% truth, man, of the Bible. All right, of the scriptures. Okay. It says, in Coyle's Masonic Encyclopedia, we read, the hand is important in Freemasonry. Yeah, that's right. All right, that's why they got a whole bunch of hand signals and all that, man. All right, it says, for the purpose of giving and receiving modes of recognition. All right, now you see right here, it says, Masons pay homage to their satanic god. All right, Jubilant. All right, as you see right here, as we read right here before, it says, as we shall see. All right, the Illuminati worship deity by many names and many disguises. One such name and disguise is Jabalan. All right, and that's just another name they use to disguise who they really worship, which is Satan. And you're reading it right here. It says, Masons pay homage to their satanic god Jabalan. All right, in performing their ritual 3 times 3 in the Royal Ark or 7th degree. All right, this is from page 225 from Duncan's Masonic Ritual and Monitor, 3rd edition. That's a book. All right. It says right here, the second sign of the super excellent master mason simulates gouging out the eyes of a traitor. All right. So this is another sign when they put the 2 fingers up like this. All right. Represents the gouging out the eyes of a traitor. All right. It says, right here, it says, in J.C. Cooper's An Illustration Encyclopedia of Traditional Symbols, the author notes that hand signs include the following symbolic meanings. All right, hand on breast, all right, submission and the attitude of a servant or slave. Yo, that's crazy, because what do they do in school, in homeroom class? All right, the beginning of the day in grade school, whether you're elementary, middle school, or high school, what do they make you do, man? They make you pledge of allegiance, right, to the flag, right? And they tell you to do what? To put your hand on your heart, your hand on your breast. That's an Illuminati and a Freemason symbol, man. All right, that's a symbol of being a slave or a servant, and that's what all you people are, man. Y'all nothing but dead, brainwashed slaves. A bunch of zombies who don't have no idea what the hell is going on, man. All right, you people are finished out here, bro. It says hand on breast submission and the attitude of a servant and slave. Man. All right. It says, let me go down right here. It says, is the occult hand sign in its many forms and varieties the international secret language of the Freemasons and other covert societies? Of course it is. Yep. It says Manfred Adler, in his German language book, The Freemasons and the Vatican, says the answer to this question is yes, of course, man. Of course. All right. He writes that according to the findings of the United States Senate Committee that investigated the Central Intelligence Agency, 90% of the secret news is transmitted via the media, in particular the press, with the aid of coded text and pictures. I told you, man. The news outlets are bought and paid for by the elites, and you see them all the time in the news and all of that. It just goes over your head because y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know what's happening, man. Predictive programming and all that, man. You don't know what these signs look like, so it just goes over your eyes. All these newscasters and news reporters, the weatherman, the weatherwoman, all right, all doing all these hand signals and all that, man. 90% of the secret news is transmitted via the media, in particular the press, with the aid of coded text and pictures, man. Come on, bro. Because they make you see what they want you to see, man. All right, starting with the elites, man. You know? It says messages in the media, all right? Because you watch the news, see, you people have no idea what's going on, all right? Biblical prophecies being fulfilled, all right? Great prophecy and something that's bigger than your weak ass mind that you can't comprehend is being taking place, man. And you worried about some damn celebrity, you worried about some damn sports and shit like that, man. You know? It says others too, besides Adler, have noted the frequent use of hand signs in the media as signals of secret society insiders. Yeah, man, we know this, man. You know? So ones that know, all you other people just done up out here, man. All right? It says Juan Mahler, Argentine author and Masonic researcher, explains that the use of the hand sign is for the uninitiated. Let me read that again. It says, explains that the use of the hand sign is for the uninitiated, a completely trivial and inconspicuous gesture. But for the members of the secret societies, the hand sign is used as a sign of recognition by those who are in a leading position or who have a mission to fulfill, and usually appears with a relevant text. All right, it says Johannes Rothkranz, all right, German authority on Masonic signs, suggests that if one collects the photo of well-known personalities from the daily papers, then one possesses in a very short time a great number of conspicuous and, for those who understand the signs, and meaningful poses. All right, according to Rothkranz, this historic handshake between Helmut Kohl, then the Chancellor of West Germany, all right, and Madro, the head of the communist East German regime, which sealed the deal for German reunification, was clearly a Masonic handshake. Rothkranz, all right, further notes that the historic handshake of the two elitists was shown at length on European television. All right. Now, I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to get to what I wanted to get into. All right. It says, why is the use of the hand considered to be so significant as a means of concealed communications by occultists. Yeah, by the Illuminati, these Freemasons, you know. It says the Herder Dictionary of Symbols states that the hand is a symbol of activity and power. All right. It notes that finding oneself in the hands of a ruler or God means being in that person's power, but also standing under that person's protection. Right? The dictionary goes on to say that the shaking or offering of the hand is a sign of friendly openers, devotion, or forgiveness, but a closed hand signifies secrets or keeping silent. Other uses the hand signs. It says other uses of hand signs are to indicate fear, threats, devotion, admiration, and argument. The Herder's Dictionary explains too that in antiquity, covered or veiled hands were generally customary when one approaches high dignitaries. Hands with palms resting on one's knees express deep concentration and reflection. It says the hand can also be used as a threat to any would-be traitors or betrayer of the Illuminist cause. All right, and you see that in the image right here. All right, this is a hand, Illuminati hand symbol, Freemason hand symbol. All right, which is called the second sign of the super excellent master mason. All right, no, I forgot what it's called, but it says the second sign of the super excellent master mason simulates gouging out the eyes of a traitor. All right, too. All right, Freemasonry. All right. Where was that? It says in the authoritative, all right, Richardson's Monitor of Freemasonry, we find an example of this in the second sign of the super excellent master mason. Yeah, we just looked at the picture, right? The sign consists of raising a right hand, making two first fingers like a fork, and simulating the gouging out the eyes of a traitor. Yep, let's go back to it again. All right, you see? Right there, boom. All right. So this is hand symbol I want to get into. All right, I kind of wanted to read this as like an intro. All right, to let you know, the Illuminati and the Freemasons, all right, which Freemasonry is nothing but witchcraft and sorcery, all right, Satanism and all that, man. They use a lot of their hand symbols, man. All right, and this book reveals all of that, man. All right, it goes into all types of hand symbols and signs all throughout this book, man. All right. So one of those hand symbols, let me go back to the table of contents right here because I forgot what page it was on. All right, where is it at? All right, the OK sign right here, the OK sign of the Divine King. All right, which is page 501. So let's get to it. Page 501. Right, look at all these hand signs. All these types of hand signs, look. All Freemason shit, man. All right, and I got into this in my last videos. All right, this is the called the Do Grand, the Do Guard of the Mark Master Mason. This hand sign, this with the temple right here. All right, and Malcolm X, he was bought and paid for by the elites, man. All right, to lead our people astray, man. All right, with all that Muslim bullshit, man. All right, so let's go back. 501? Yeah, all right. The OK sign, all right, of the Divine King, all right. And then you got a picture right here of Vladimir Putin, all right, because he's a Freemason. As you see, he's wearing a tie. And the tie, all right, is a the tie is Freemason. It goes back to Freemason wardrobe, all right. The tie and the bow tie, all right. That type of those type of garments, as if you will, those type of accessories of clothing, all right, like the tie and the bow tie, that actually goes back to Freemasonry, all right, the necktie and the bow tie, all right. That type of wardrobe, it goes back to Freemasonry, and you see he's wearing a tie, all right, with the diamond in it, all right, and within that diamond is two triangles, you know, as above so below type joint, all right. Let me read this. Let me read this here before I go into what I want to go to. It says, without caption, Brill's content, right? Magazine published this photo of Russian Vladimir Putin, right? The black border is unusual and obviously connotes a dark and evil significance to Putin's character, all right? The necktie Putin wears has a luminous meaning. The X of Osiris is prominent in the design, as in the two triangles, one pointing up and one pointing down, all right, inside a diamond. Yep. All right. But anyway, let's get into this hand sign. It's called OK sign. It says OK, sign of the divine king. All right. It says, let me zoom in real quick. It says Westerners know. All right, let's begin reading. It says Westerners know it as the OK, all right, as, or the OK sign, all right, which is this sign right here, all right. Let's OK sign. Let's get it. OK sign. Yep. Excuse me. OK sign. This sign right here, all right. That's actually Illuminati. That's an Illuminati and a Freemason hand sign. All right, you see a lot of celebrities do it. People that sit in high places like presidents and politicians and senates and governors and, you know, stuff like that, man. All right. So it says Westerners know it as the OK sign. It's done with the fingers and thumb of right or left hands. Simply touch the index finger to the thumb, creating a circle. The other three fingers then spiral off, and there you have it, the well-known symbol for OK. OK. Universally, this sign means all right, acceptable, good, right on, you bet, okay, satisfactory. But to occultists, the OK sign takes a darker significance. First, we have the circle, indicating the sun deity and the Masons' never-ending quest for more light. To Freemasonry, the circle also represents the female genitalia, or yoni. In the Hindu religion, the OK sign is a revered mudra, all right, a mudra, meaning infinity or perfection. It is associated with the female genitalia, thumb and forefinger pressed together at the tips with the other three fingers extended. In the practice, it says, in the practice of tantric yoga, sex rituals, the OK sign is a token of ecstasy, spiritual and physical. In ancient Samaria and Persia, charms and amulets have been discovered of fingers and hands in the modern OK position, joined along with horns, implying fertility. The three fingers extend outward are symbolic and ecstatic. Excuse me, let me read that again. The three fingers extending outward are symbolic of ecstatic union with the goddess, the third member of the pagan trinity. It says, in Satanism, when making this sign, the three fingers not used to make the circle are considered symbolic of the unholy trinity, horn god, goddess, and offspring. Some go so far as to adopt the view that the bent three fingers are shaped as three numbers, three number sixes, or 666. Thus we have 666, the sun deity, the goddess, all right, and the beast, all right. Right here it says mystery Babylon, the great mother of horrors, all right. Now, you know, I think Tex Mars is an Edomite, so he doesn't understand the scriptures fully, all right. But this mystery Babylon, it says mystery Babylon, the great mother of harlots, all right, which is this is taken from Revelation, the 16th chapter. No, the 17th chapter. This is talking about America, all right. Mystery Babylon, the great, all right, mother of harlots. That's talking about America when you read Revelation, the 17th chapter, all right. It says all one unitary hand symbol. Oh, what a web of evil wicked men can weave around something seemingly so ordinary and mundane. All right. In the elitist philosophy, the OK sign becomes a sign indicating approval as the divine king, their coming Lord of light, whom we as Christians know as Antichrist. Well, Christians don't understand the Bible, right? Because these Christians, they have absolutely no understanding of scriptures. They believe a man coming known as the Antichrist, and that's not scriptural, bro. That's not in the, like, where do you get that belief from? All right, the word Antichrist, all right, when you break the word down, anti meaning against, right, and then Christ coming from the Greek word. Let's go back. My bad. It says right here, Antichrist. All right. The word anti meaning against, and Christ coming from the Greek word Christos, which means anointed. All right, so the word Antichrist just means against an anointed. Anyone could be an Antichrist. All right, if you don't believe in the Messiah, all right, the Most High and His Son, all right, you're a so-called Antichrist. You are an Antichrist, or anti-anointed, I should say. All right, anti-anointed, all right, because the scriptures say there's many Antichrists, many anti-anointeds, man. If you're against the Most High and His Son, that means you're Antichrist. Anyone could be an Antichrist, bro. It tells you that in the book of James. What's that? The second chapter. There are many Antichrists. All right. It says to them it means He approves our undertaking. This meaning is roughly equivalent to the words in Latin atop the all-seeing eye of Osiris on our US $1 bill, Annuit Coeptus. All right, and I just did a video. All right, one of my last videos was going into the US $1 bill. All right, the Great Seal of the US $1 bill. You should go watch that video. All right, great information was brought out on that video. All right, so as you see these celebrities right here. All right, they all they're all Freemasons, and they all part of the Illuminati. As you see this woman right here. All right, Brittany Murphy. All right, she's doing the OK symbol, the Illuminati joint. All right, it says beautiful actress Brittany Murphy gives the enigmatic OK sign in the article accompanying, all right, the Brittany Murphy photo. People magazine quotes Murphy as saying she sneaks off in the middle of the night to write poetry. Tells magazine thus calls her, all right, the magazine thus calls her the Midnight Rambler. I see another photo right here. It says Donald Rumsfeld, all right, Secretary of Defense in the Bush administration, signals with his hands as he renders a sour look with his face. You see, all right, they all do this sign, all right, because the people that sit in these politicians and these Secretary of Defense and these people that sit in the Senate House, and these celebrities and these super rich celebrities and presidents and prime ministers, man, they're all Illuminists, man. They're all part of the Illuminati, man. They're all Freemasons, and they all worship Satan, man. All right. And you see, they all, look at it, all doing the symbol, man. Look at this. Look at all this, man. All right. It says Robert Rubin, Secretary of the Treasury in the Bill Clinton administration. All right. He's doing the hand symbol. All right. He's paying homage to the elitists, to the elites, man. All right. Because they're doing their job, man. All right. Bringing forth an agenda, man. All right. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. All right. Associated Press. All right. We all know that he's, bro. All right. It says Lot shares famous father's fire. All right. It says Anne Graham Lotz, Billy Graham's daughter, at a YMCA prayer breakfast. All right, throwing up the Illuminati shit, man. All right, at a prayer breakfast. All right, Esau Edom is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. They are the wicked. Esau Edom, the Edomites, are the wicked race that the Bible speaks of. You so-called white people, you are the devil. You are the wicked, man. Straight up. You are the wicked race that the Bible speaks of. You so-called white people, you're known as Edomites in the Bible. You're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Literally, you're the devil that the Bible speaks of. All right. It says this drawing by an anonymous artist is very revealing. This drawing by an anonymous artist is very revealing. It's in its carefully crafted symbology. All right. We see at the top and bottom the Illuminati's OK sign. Then mirrors the oval-shaped egg, the El Diablo, devil horns, the two dielectric birds. All right. It says Roddy Doyle, popular Irish novelist, doing all these signs, man. All right. The more popular this widely read novelist grows, the darker and better his books become. Yeah. All right. Pat Robertson, Mason. All right. This man is a Mason. All right. Illuminist, Knight of Malta, and elite propagandist. All right. In the field of religion. All right. You see all these people throwing up the Illuminati hand sign. All right. The OK sign, man. Look at everyone, bro. Everyone. It's everywhere, bro. And now that you know, if you watching, now that you know that this about this hand sign, I bet you gonna catch it more often. You gonna catch it more. You gonna be like, oh, that's that hand sign right there. Yeah. He just carrying out the agenda, letting the elites know that, you know, he with the shit. You know. It says John Foster Dulles, all right, right to the right, this man right here, Secretary of State in the Eisenhower administration, with illuminous religious puppet Billy Graham. All right, it says photo from book Thy Will Be Done, The Conquest of the Amazon, Nelson Rockefeller and Evangelism in the Age of Oil by Gerald Colby HarperCollins. All right. Illuminous religious puppet Billy Graham. Yep. Oh man, it says right here, French Foreign Minister de Villepin, all right, at the United Nations in New York. All right, yep, throwing that hand symbol up, man. All right, and you got Buddha right here. All right, a statue in Japan, Tokyo, Japan, man. All right. President George Bush right here doing the hand symbol. All right. David Graham. All right. FDA official in the Bush administration. President George Herbert Walker Bush has often been seen giving the Illuminati's mudra. All right. Known by masses as OK. So this is known as the mudra symbol. Like the OK hand symbol. All right. It's the Illuminati, the Freemason. Right. The satanic hand symbol right here, man. All right. You see? They all doing it, man. All right. Let me see something real quick. Yep, Bill Clinton. You know, Hillary Clinton. You know? It gets deep. I might do a part 2 actually. Hold up. But let's go back. It says right here. All right, let's deal with this picture right here. All right, this picture right here. All right, I'm gonna read this right here, this little section right here. All right, it says Vice President Al Gore to the left, an influential Moscow envoy and fellow illuminist. All right, Victor Chernomyrdin. All right, Chernomyrdin. All right, a crypto Jew and Mason, oversaw the redistribution of assets of the old communist Soviet states in the hand of the Jewish oligarchs. All right, this was a prime Illuminati project in the late 1980s and 1990s. Symbols expert Dr. Kathy Burns, in reviewing this photo, remarked, not only are the hand signs important in the occult, but other features in a picture can also have a symbolic meaning. For instance, notice the book with an eagle on the cover. Could the United States be the eagle? Of course. All right. The caption just below mentions getting Russia on board. Notice too the title of the book, The Company We Keep. And this a reference to the United States keeping company with Russia, getting on board. All right, getting Russia on board. All right. It says President George W. Bush affectionately holds his left hand, all right, as France President Jacques Chirac gives the high sign of the Illuminati with his right. All right, you see, everybody, yeah, you just people just don't understand, bro. It says the PLO chief Yasser Arafat with his current day successor, all right, Muhammad Abbas. Both men were Masons, and both were tools of the CIA and Mossad. All right. Both were Masons. All these people that sit in high places are Masons, man. Matter of fact, all right. All right. That's Ephesians, man. I think it's Ephesians 6. Yeah, Ephesians 6. All right. Matter of fact, hold on a sec. Let me get let's get the full chapter real quick. All right. It says Ephesians 6:12. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places." That's right, man. All right, that's what the true prophets of the Lord have to fight, man. Or you have to fight demons. All right, all these people that sit in high places, man. You know, it says, "For it's not easy being a prophet, man, a servant of the Lord, bro." All right. It says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers." All right, yeah, because we gotta fight demons and evil energy and all of that shit, man. All right, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, and against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." All right, talking about the Illuminatis and the Freemasons, man. Starting with the elite banking families, man, trickling down all the way to the politicians, these prime ministers. All right, you know, your presidents, the senates, and politicians and all that, man. All right. Doing all types of satanic rituals all throughout the year, nonstop. Pushing out a evil and wicked vibration amongst the masses and all that, man. All right, this is why it says, "Put on the whole armor of God," which is talking about the scriptures, this word, man. "Put on the whole armor of God that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil," man. All right, Esau, Edom being the devil. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, starting with the elite banking families. That's the devil, man. All right, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places," man. That's right. Let's go back, man. All right. As you see, man, look. It says this cover of one of the author's best-selling books illustrates the former First Lady wearing an angel pin with wings crossed in an Osirian X. All right, her right hand is in the form of a circle. All right. It says President Bill Clinton with a double circle sign to emphasize his point. All right. The headline reads, "Clinton goes on offensive against Starr. Alleged sex scandal won't make him resign. President says Clinton's hand signal President says Clinton's hand signal indicates that his Illuminist superiors had decided to let him stay in office and not be ousted through impeachment conviction due to the Lewinsky sex perjury scandal, charges brought by special prosecutor Kenneth Starr. All right. It says right here, Rasputin, the mad monk of Russia, who let me zoom in real quick. Let me see what that word says. It says ingratiated himself with the Tsarina and other nobility. Rasputin was an initiate of a secret order whose member engaged in naked dance, ecstatic states, drunkenness, and sexual orgies which they claimed to be holy. Children begotten were said to be born of the Holy Ghost. All right, bruh. All right. It says those unsinkable shashniks. All right. I'm gonna just read this and then I'm gonna just end the lesson. All right. It says Beatle Paul McCartney left gives Illuminati's divine king sign. All right. That divine king, the mudra, is also called the OK sign. All right. It says Beatles Paul McCartney left gives Illuminati's divine king sign. Well, sign while fellow Beatle John Lennon lets us know that he's a Luciferian. All right. That's that Luciferian symbol right there, man. All right. And you see, man, look at all this, man. I might do a part 2, man. I don't know. All right. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that, man. All right. So just to let y'all know, man, you know, just putting it out there, man. Feeding y'all some knowledge, man. All right. Letting you know what's going on, man. All right. So, you know, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right. Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Ratazah, this lesson was edifying. I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, you Latinos, and you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. And again, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All right. So with that being said, into the next one, Shalom.